2,000 business owner managers and aspiring entrepreneurs attended the many events during Fingal Enterprise Week in 2013. Here's a look back at some of the highlights during the week.
Setbacks aren't setbacks. Setbacks are milestones on the way to success. You're going to get them. Think of it, hang on, that's another little notch that gets me to where I want to go. Networking is crucial because you learn from people via osmosis as much as anything else. And if you're having a problem, guess what, guys? It's the same problems we're all having, it's just different times.
The 9 to 5 is dead. I think there is such a job where you can go in at 9 o'clock and leave at 5, and that's the end of it. I think with smartphones, smart technology, what we do is being completely integrated into our everyday lives. And when you work for yourself, that's amazing, because that means then that something you're really passionate about is what's going to be consuming you rather than doing it for somebody else.
Steve, you were one of our specialist mentors here today at the Start Your Own Business Bootcamp. What were the delegates learning from you?
We did a couple of things today. We looked at idea generation and we got them into groups to come up with their own ideas and to improve the quality of their business ideas.
How have you found the Startup Business Bootcamp today here at Fingal Enterprise Week?
Excellent speakers, very interesting. It's going to be a very, very good day. I always find these events very good because it's a great way to get out and meet different people. And I have to say that on my way here, on my 24-week course with Vodafone, have been very, very supportive.
And I thought, what would we do to make sure that everybody knew our job was to get everybody to come back again? What symbol would you take? Mum, you're listening to me. Well done, good, let me show you. And now I'll show you what, if every business decision, may I take it? Will you? No, I better not, I might come back and hit Keith in the head then. If every business decision you have to reach says, and if there was only one message I left you tonight, is the boomerang principle says everything you do is aimed at getting the customer to come back again. And I believe that is if I left you with only that message tonight, I'd be happy. Because I believe that is something that we need to do in Ireland, whether it's in tourism, whether it's in business, whether anything else. The aim is, can we manage to get our customer to come back again?
What are some things that are stopping you having control? We use the terminology productivity pirates. The things that are stopping you having control over work information and how you interact with other people. We've got to be proactive, for want of a better word. Okay? We're going to look at important versus urgent. We're going to see what happens when you don't manage your work correctly, how you can be much more driven by the urgency than the important things. And that is really harmful to your business. And for most people here today with small to medium businesses, that's actually crucial and can threaten the life of the business.
I came here because I'm a co-founder of a small business, Community Matters, and there is only 2 of us, and time management is a huge issue to us, and our inbox would constantly be full. So this really appealed to me to think, how can we manage our time better?
Half the country have Facebook accounts, so you can't ignore it. If you have a business, you cannot ignore Facebook as a method of engagement, of marketing, of trying to get your message out there. Percentage of the population, 50%. The other shocking one is the percentage of the online population. In other words, the percentage of people with a mobile device, a computer and internet access, nearly 75%, 3/4 of the whole country are on Facebook with some sort of device.
Types of funding we have available to businesses. The first one would be the feasibility and innovation grant. It's up to a maximum of €20,000, and that funding can be used towards costs associated with determining the viability of your business.
It is, yeah, gluten-free. It's a gourmet pizza. Yeah. Buffalo mozzarella, tomato, or buffalo mozzarella and salami, Neapolitan salami. Thank you.
Good. And Claire, why is it important for you to come to events like this at the Dublin Food Chain event here this evening?
We like coming to events like this because, as Joanna said, we're a relatively new company, only launched about 15 months ago. And it's important for us to just get our name out there, get people to taste the product, see how nice it is, and get them to realise that frozen yoghurt is a more healthy alternative to ice cream.
Daniela, you're a big believer in enterprise boards and you've been supported by Fingal County Enterprise Board. Tell us a little bit about your business.
It's Della Cakes. It's formed 3 years ago. I started from my own house. And within 6 months business was getting bigger and bigger, so I had to start looking for commercial kitchen, and I contacted Fingal Enterprise Board, and after a couple of months working together with them, I managed to get a grant from Fingal Enterprise Board, and which helped me then to go to Bank of Ireland and get a loan from them as well. We supply cakes to cafes and restaurants in whole Dublin. Started with the Blanchardstown, but then now, business is growing, so we supply them all over Dublin.
First of all, the World Food Travel Association has identified that food tourism is now the largest niche travel sector in the world.
The programme this year has been very vibrant. Very large attendance. I'd say it's probably going to be around 1,500 people, maybe more, that have attended. In fact, there's been over 20 events this week.
Breaking and limiting belief. This is a little Afro-American girl, born 1940, very premature, had this little oxygen mask in her up there. The doctors had given up, she should have died. But something in that little heart wouldn't die and wanted to live and survived. Then she got double pneumonia. Then she died of that, and scarlet fever almost took her. She survived that. Then at the age of 6, she got a massive dose of polio. She was put in a wheelchair, and the doctors and psychologists said to her, "Your job for the rest of your life is to stay in this wheelchair. Don't even think of getting out of it because you'll drive yourself crazy. You're going to be in this wheelchair." And one day, when she was looking out at her 13 brothers and sisters playing basketball, through a screen door, and she started to cry. She said, "I want to be out there playing basketball with them, but here I am stuck in this place here." So her mother was a very enlightened mum. She said, "Who are you going to believe, the doctors or me?" And then starting right there, she started to massage her legs. She said, "We're going to get you out of this wheelchair." And she did. At the age of 11, she got out of the wheelchair. At the age of 12, she got off the braces of her legs. At the age of 13, she started to play basketball. At the age of 14, she started to run. At the age of 15, she started to run a bit faster. At the age of 16, she started running quite fast. Then 4 years later, at the age of 20, she was the fastest woman on the planet with 3 gold medals from the 1960 Olympics. Her name is Wilma Rudolph. Now what do you see inside? Did you see wheelchairs, mental wheelchair, or did you see the you see as the you be? Breaking limiting beliefs. It's not what you are that's holding you back, it's what you think you're not.
I've met the 3 businesses who have been nominated tonight. We're going to hear from each of those businesses a little about their stories, where they came from, what they're doing now, and I suppose why they have been nominated. First off, again, congratulations on being nominated here tonight. Paul, you started this up. Explain it to me. I had never heard of a company like this before.
It's simple. It's motorcycle tourism.